Can y'all hear me now? Hold on.
I have you on TV.
Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Hold on. Okay, it started to go through. All right, well, that explains a lot. All right, well, what I was saying, all right, well, I guess I'll just go ahead and restart. Um, we have to go through our wallows, our depression, our sadness, and like we're used to, we're Steeler fans. It's what most of us go through every week. Um, we just gotta get through it, push through, and move on. But there are good things to go on with the season. We have a talented roster, and I blame this season on our coaching staff. I think we need to make a lot of changes, starting, of course, with Matt Canada. He has got to go. Danny Smith, our special teams coach, he's got to go. I definitely think our defensive coaching staff has earned another season because we have a really shitty secondary. Um, and we led the league in interceptions. I definitely think um, they definitely earned another shot with me at least. Um, but there are definitely components to the team where we just need to make better, and I believe it starts with the coaching staff. I think we have a talented roster. I think we can win a Super Bowl with this roster. Um, but of course, we need to upgrade in a lot of different ways. Um, left tackle, right tackle, left guard. We offensive line still isn't great. Need a left guard. We need really, in my opinion, a tackle and a guard. A decent tackle and a decent guard. We're away from being an elite offensive line. And Najee Harris getting over 100 every game. Najee Harris really played hard out these past few weeks, and I'm really proud to that he turned it around because he was having a rough season, and I think he had like less than 400. He had like less than 500 yards before the bye, and then he just hit over 1,000 this week. So congrats to him having back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. I didn't think he'd do it, but he did it. Congrats. And I'm just I think there's things we can build off of. We have two first round picks, pretty much.
Yeah,
Um,
the first and 32nd from Cleveland.
Yep. Um, we have two first round picks pretty much. We we have a lot of room we can grow. We have a good young quarterback. We have a super young team. If we get rid of Mitch Trubisky, we have like a 10 million and we have an extra 10 million in free agency cap. Um, I definitely think there's a lot to look up to next year for the Steelers. Unlike last year when we had a lot of retirements and people going, there was a concerning thing I saw on Twitter today. Cam Hayward saying, um, I don't know if they'll want me back next year. Like he had a double-digit sack season, and he's saying, I don't know if the Steelers will want me next year. I mean, if we cut or trade Cam Hayward, I definitely will be sick because he is the definition of a Pittsburgh Steeler. Um, he's the best defensive lineman we've had since Casey Hampton. Um, so I definitely think we need him. There's definitely some additions that we need to make. Um, we do need a number one nose tackle because Montravis Adams, Tyson Alulu aren't guys who I consider to be starters. I think they're good depth guys to relieve the starters, but I don't think they should be number one guys. I think Cam and TJ and Alex definitely need a little help. Um, and our depth isn't great. So I think this offseason we need to build depth. Um, yeah, I think we should start with coaching staff changes. I don't know if I said this already before I realized I didn't have a microphone working. I think we need to start with getting rid of course, Matt Canada. I think he's the worst offensive coordinator we've ever had. Um, I think next we need to get Um, we need to get rid of Danny Smith. He's a little old. I think he needs to retire. Um, and I think that it's time. I think our defensive coaching staff has earned another season. But still, I definitely think everyone wants to fire Tomlin. Fire Tomlin. Haven't won a playoff game in 6 years, and I understand that. Um, but I mean, Tomlin. It's really hard to fire. We're not going to fire Tomlin. I'm just going to say that right now. So, what are your thoughts here?
Who, me?
Yeah, the only other person who in the room
Oh, yeah.
or on the
Very
phone or anything.
I 100% agree with you. But also, as soon as we get Farmers back, like it's for saying when your mic was off, that's going to be a big addition. And also with Calvin Austin coming
Yeah,
back next season,
yeah,
that speed on the perimeter could be unstoppable. Because then we'll have Johnson, we'll have Austin, Fryermuth, Pickens.
yeah. I forgot about Calvin Austin, man. He was the forgotten piece.
Yeah. And as soon as we get him back, he may be 5'8", but he is sure fast.
Yeah, I think he can be a good addition to the team.
Yeah, and
Receiving core.
the kicker part returner. Even though we have Steven Sims out there, that speed could do us pretty good on
Yeah,
kick return.
I definitely agree with that. I definitely think that Calvin Austin could be a really big piece. Um, I honestly, I wouldn't cry over trading Deontay Johnson for a one or a two, because he just one he's a lot of cap and he is not that good. Uh,
Especially with like 4 drops today, like no.
yeah, he there's no way. Someone on Twitter said that he only had 5 drops counted for the season. I said there's just no way. There's just no way. So. I'm just excited what the next season holds. I'm sad the season's over. I look forward to like it's like Steelers are every season, every game is something that I like. I look forward to, and I'm really just I'm happy. I'm happy with the season. We turned it around. We started 3-7, and we went um,
9-8.
six and 1 uh, to end it. I think I didn't think that. I thought we were gonna go honestly 8-9 or 7-10. I truly thought that, and I'm really happy that we turned it around. I mean, I don't like losing. I know no Steeler fan does. I think that we can be a good team. We just need a uh, better coaching staff. That's really all I have. I can go ahead, and name a few draft. I mean, I don't really want to go too much into the draft. I don't really know too much about free agency. I just know what is next for the Steelers. Getting rid of Matt Canada. Getting rid of Matt Canada is next.
Mm-hmm.
That's
But
I have a prediction. I don't think I honestly I don't think we will.
if we keep him, that's probably going to be just one of the biggest mistakes going to next season.
I don't think we will get rid of him.
They were
But
talking about it and getting planned up to fire him, but never know. You can never believe the media.
yeah, I don't think we will. Um, I really don't. Just because I know how the Steelers work, and I don't know. My biggest fear is that we don't get rid of Matt Canada because he is. Oh my God, the plays that he makes and runs are just asinine.
What's your opinion on how Brian Flores did with the linebackers this year?
Uh, I mean, he's probably gonna go be a head ball coach somewhere. I would fucking take him as a assistant head coach slash defensive coordinator in a heartbeat. Um, I think. I mean, honestly, Devin Bush is gone. He's gone. He's a free agent now, and he'll probably go play somewhere else. I could see him get signed in like a 1 year cheap deal, worth less than 10 million. But nothing more than that. And if I was him, I would explore other options. I don't blame his play for being terrible because if you looked at his rookie year, go look at his rookie year and his rookie year highlights. Dude was a stud. Dude was filling those Ryan Shazier shoes better than anyone thought they could. He was playing outstanding, and then he tore his ACL. I think the year after, against the Cleveland Browns, and that was it. And that really hurt his career, hurt his speed, hurt his confidence, and I think that that's what really ruined his career and his time with us. I still think that could have been great, but it is unfortunate that we couldn't make it work with him. So it is what it is. I definitely think that a middle linebacker is if Robert. We got to get rid of people like Robert Spillane is fucking terrible. I just think that a middle linebacker should be something we really think about. I definitely think that Mark Robinson, number 93, is going to be a key part of the defense in the coming years. He did not play great today. He definitely proved yeah, that and the Deshaun Watson play where where he just completely blitzed Deshaun Watson, then he needs to work on his tackling, and I think if he does, he can be a key piece. If he can work on his, I mean, if he can get his pass coverage down and his tackling down, dude will be a star. And I mean a star. So
Do you think that we're gonna try to get another free or not free safety, strong safety, in case of Terrell Edmonds?
Terrell Edmonds wants to come back, as does Demonte KZ. Um, I think what we should do is move Terrell down to kind of that dime linebacker, that sub linebacker, like how everyone uses him in Madden. I think that's what we need to do with him in real life. Use him as more of like a middle linebacker type player. Don't put him as a deep coverage guy. Make him cover running backs and tight ends only, and put him in packages and pay him accordingly. KZ can be more of that safety kind of guy, but I definitely think we should start exploring our options.
I see that.
But you know, I don't know what the Steelers are going to do. We always usually do something weird that I don't expect, like signing Miles Jack. I would have never pictured that in a million years. Getting Miles Jack. I mean, I was thrilled. He didn't have a great season. I can't lie to you, but he played. I mean, he didn't play. I wasn't screaming, "God damn it, Miles Jack!" I just wasn't screaming, "Let's go, Miles Jack! He's a beast!" Like I thought I was going to. So
And something that we do need to do this off season is get some corners that can
mhm.
actually do their job.
I definitely think we need to re-sign Cameron Sutton because
Oh
his
yeah, for
contract is
sure.
up. Um, I say sign him to a 2 year, $16 million deal. Pay him $8 million a year. I definitely think that's fair because he's not that great.
But
Uh,
he can be like good in like
but
situations.
he does make plays. He's a playmaker, and I think he's a key component to the team. I have loved Cameron Sutton since the day we drafted him. I definitely think that he can be a stud. So
That's what. Yeah.
Cameron Sutton, sign him back. I mean, there's a list of free agents. Larry Ogunjobi, sign him back.
That's good.
Um,
We actually did. He did some a lot of key parts on that D line,
yeah, I think him and
especially
Cameron
on the
Hayward.
offensive line.
I mean, he had a obvious blatant face mask today. Uh, that should have been called, but appreciate the
It is
effort.
what
It
it
didn't
is.
get called, so he got a sack.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean,
Hey, that ref in the passer call was complete and utter bullshit, though. So the refs made up for
hit
their
the gritty.
mistake. The refs made up for their mistake.
Cam hit the gritty though. That was funny.
Yeah, but
I also started laughing when Derek hit the gritty as well.
I don't remember him hitting the gritty, but okay.
Oh yeah, that's it. It was like just a portion on the camera after he scored.
Yeah, they don't show celebrations anymore on camera, and it kind of makes me annoyed because I want to see like them celebrate.
And if they do, it's like on like a replay.
Yeah. I remember when they used to show Juju, AB, and Bell always doing crazy celebrations. Those guys always had fun, crazy celebrations.
Yeah.
So, what do you think here? Yeah, they're playing. There's a game going on right now that is has serious playoff implications.
Which one is that? Is that the Packers and Lions?
Yeah, unfortunately, Lions can't make it anymore
Well,
because
When your
Seattle won.
friends come over to watch the game,
Seattle did win
now,
their
when you
game,
go to the
so
game,
now Lions are
totally power
competing
move.
to
When you
get.
realize your vacation days
I
won't
don't.
use
I'm not a Green Bay
themselves,
fan. I
and it's
don't like
time for
Green
an
Bay at
out of
all.
office, way
I think
out.
Aaron Rodgers is a
When you're with
douche.
Amex, it's never a question of if you'll make it
So
happen.
I
It's
definitely want to
when.
see Lions winning this one, but it's. You said what?
Tonight's aerial coverage is brought to
No, they
you
won.
by Geico. Those of you who've done the bucket list trip
No, they
here to
lost.
Lambeau, you know it's expanded a lot recently. It's Titletown, that area. Hotels, shops, ice skating. A little run down the hill there. You know, so much
All
they
right.
have built
Well,
around
I don't
this.
really have anything else. Does
Cathedral
anyone
of
have
football,
anything, any
66th
topics they want to discuss?
season of football here at Lambeau.
Any topics? I don't really have much. I just really want to come out and say, hey guys, I'm sad, just like everyone else, but it was a good season. It had ups and downs. But we went 9-8. We had a winning season. We won more games than we lost. So
Aiden Hutchinson, the University of Michigan.
Isaiah Buggs, Alabama.
Aleem McNeil, Sanderson High School.
John Kaminsky, Charleston.
Malcolm Rodriguez, Barry
yeah,
Sanders
that
University.
Miami. That's kind of how we lost that Miami
Jimmy
game.
Jacobs, Harvard. Jay Kerr, Life, No Life.
Deshaun Elliott, Rockwall Heath High School. Will Harris.
Yeah, man.
Norfolk
No,
College.
but hey, man. He was a rookie making a rookie mistake, and guess what? He led 2 games in
Sure. They haven't had a good time on
Raiders
defense.
and the
Most
Raiders.
yards allowed in the league.
And
Fourth most
he
points this season.
Kenny, man, at some points looked like the
Aaron
guy.
Jones behind
He
him.
didn't have a great game today, I'll say. He definitely struggled today with a lot of throws. Like, you saw some throws just going nowhere. But give him an off season with these guys. Let them train together. Let them work up together. I think that they can become a real good
because they're going to tempt you. They really are. But you
real
also
good team.
understand with
Good
the Detroit
teammates.
Lions, they are a bit paranoid that they cannot stop the run. So I think Aaron is trying to be disciplined.
I don't know. I didn't see him lose possession of it when he had it in his hand. I didn't see the ball. I thought he had possession. His feet were down. I thought it was a catch. I didn't see him not have possession.
The 39-yard line, here's A.J. Dillon, and he'll get right to the
I
first
think,
down.
I don't know.
The 43
I thought they
yard line,
did,
Chris
but
referenced
they
the
made
first
it
game.
quickly
It
and
was
complete.
week
I
9.
thought
The
that he
Lions
caught
were
it.
1-16
I think that
at
should have been a
point.
catch.
They beat the Packers at Ford Field, 15-9. Rodgers threw 3 picks in that game, 2 coming in the red zone against Dan Campbell's team.
Strong left side of this offensive line now with David Bakhtiari back. Elton Jenkins went from right tackle over to left guard, and that really has been the focal point of this offense. Running and the pass protection of those two guys.
No. That's not. I don't think that should be a thing.
On first down, delay give. It's Dillon again inside to the 48-yard line.
It could have.
More
It could
Banana
have.
Jones
Right.
tackle.
But,
That's 3 here in the first
I
quarter.
think that the rules are there for a reason.
There's a
I
good
think
example of that
I think we're
left
good.
side of the offense.
But, all right, I don't think anyone else has anything to say. I love
So,
Pittsburgh Steelers. I
again,
love
a lot of
football.
body
I'm signing
blows
off.
early by the
I'll
Green
probably be
Bay
doing like a few
Packers,
mock
and they
drafts,
are
few free
sticking
agency
to it.
drafts here
Give
and there.
credit to Aaron
But
Rodgers because it's
for
really
now,
easy for
I'm
him
just
to
gonna
look down that
enjoy
field
the
and
off
say, all
season.
right,
No
I
more
really
heart
like some of
attacks.
my matchups
My
out
heart
here,
will
especially
beat
without
correctly
Kuda in the lineup.
for the
And yet
next
he
6 months
sees those
until we
safeties
draft.
far enough off, he's